and into the fray. G2, well, they'll take advantage early as they'll find 3, trade that out, and that'll be 4 dead, and well, a little bit of map control here mid-map to rack up some time.
And you know, we haven't really talked about it, but maybe with sort of this NPC and play, I know week 1 wasn't great, but maybe the more they play within Kremp and Estreal can, yeah, be the difference makers, because that's what they were early on, especially in stage 1 on maps like this.
Yeah, no, they were the kind of dynamic duo with the Dravik at times. You would think, yeah, PC would be an upgrade, and they could get back to some of that magic they enjoyed early on. And yeah, you just hope week 1 was a slow start, maybe figuring some stuff out, different maps, different timings, as you were talking about, just struggling to find flow on the map sometimes with the SMG as things are just a little bit off for you. They'll look to get comfortable after a slow start for Cloud9. They won't battle back at the tail end of that scrap time. We'll be all square heading into P2, and the early setup, it'll be there for Cloud9. They'll try and battle back. They've already lost a couple of players. Picking that up perfectly is Kremp, and that'll be 4 dead, an instantaneous break for G2.
Yeah, not only does he pick that up, he actually spawns there. So I think you got a little aggressive motel side, and then Okis was dead, and during his respawn, they didn't know that Kremp will split. So you get the 1 Kremp split spawn, and he wins the first gunfight. He wins that first gunfight, then picks up the spawner. So just starts with that. You had all the map control and sort of P2 control that you wanted. You did the hard part if you were C9.
Just didn't deal with that first wave of pressure, and now G2 turning this into some time. Here comes the next big push from Cloud9, and well, they're just running into the AR setup for G2. A little one-on-one maybe for the scrap, and they'll continue to dance. Mamba's sick of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of horizontal staging. Yeah, here's a just been hanging out here at this P3. You have the both side spawns. Gonna try to collect some time, but first control play. Great shots.
Yeah, great shots to pick him out of top green, and well, the person that's hoping he probably has coverage from top green is going to drop inside of the hard point as well. Kremp is going to get pushed up. Unfortunately, like G2s keep losing their player inside of the hard point, so despite the fact they've had decent position, they haven't turned this into a lot of time yet, but still 35 remaining here as Skyz finishes off a nice little wall bang. Still a chance to turn this into a decent chunk.
Yeah, well, that's it. You've just held the position. Even when you weren't gaining that early time, it was around 35 seconds. Yeah, now you have this lead, and well, you have to rotate if you are C9. Hyde is taking a route all the way through. Sky's trying to pick this up. See everyone just starting to wrap all the way through if you are the G2 Minnesota side.
Yeah, now it's close spawn. Well, I guess they're both close. Just one a little bit closer in the back.
Yeah, you get the backyard spawn. That's what you were looking for. Well, Mamba did hit the triple 6 in a row. And you love to see this. Makes it 7, playing with confidence. The ARs have been struggling. Not happening here.
Yeah, maybe a confidence match. Just one you can come out, beat up a team you're better than. Yeah, so close to the Hellstorm. You thought maybe you had his stun hits, and then you lose that fight, but still the streak, well, leads to this lead. Now up 80, and well, one of the better stretches we've really seen from G2 as of late.
Yeah, it's tough for C9 because this kind of all spiraled from the beginning of that P2, right? You lose an early P2 break, then you lose rotation to P3. You never have spawns for P4, and well, now you're down 70. So you just have to keep fighting, but it just feels like they are always one step behind right now.
Yeah, it's tough because, like, even if, listen, I don't think Cloud9 were.
Yeah, I guess the only way you can see that as a positive is we're at square one with everyone, but
yeah, no, that's the way you can look at it as well, sure, yeah. I guess I'm not convinced that they're going to learn faster than some of the more established pros. I mean, it's already, you know, taken them some time to get to where they are. Lead still floating or flirting around 100 as the battles go down around the point. Okis will be here for now. Spawns flip. With only 15 seconds remaining. G2, okay, just kind of hold this from the front and get their time that way. The rest will be around the pressure towards mid-map as we get ready for our second set of rotations. And well, as you can see, I mean, this is great. You're getting the time, plus you've got your other 3 fanned out mid-map. This should be a nice sequence here from G2.
Yeah, and similar to our first match of the day, just fundamentally, you're just behind. You're getting outside of the first couple opportunities in the map. Since then, you have been in flow. If you are Minnesota, the game is coming easy to you. You're winning gunfights. Mamba's almost double positive. Like, no one's taking those long routes or one critical gunfights on the C9 side. So you have just been trapped.
Trapped, beat up, bruised, and battered. Nothing has come easy for Cloud9. And I mean, to, you know, Chris's question and kind of talking about where this sits is, you know, some of the worst teams we've had. I mean, not to like dig the hole deeper, but yeah, you're in. It's like you're in a rare territory like Falcons from last year. Probably some of the old Legion teams. Like it is not pretty.
that's just so tough because that first team, how many game 5s did they have that first roster? I mean, they were competitive.
Yeah. No, true.
I mean, they didn't close out.
Back to like beats Afro. Yeah,
I mean, stage 1, I don't remember.
No, G2 ripping, roaring, dominating, up 140. Communication now from G2.
I got you guys.
Wait, behind you as well. Shot, through shot, pitch, watch the tap pitch, watch the tap pitch.
Watch out.
And one thing left still.
I'd say I'm
Yeah, both sides. I'm going mid, I'm going
low hell is mine.
Wait, where'd you spawn? I spawned green, I'm behind him then, naturally.
Once people, I spawn blue, that's not over.
They're pushing us out green then.
Yeah, he has to be like short.
Say hide, I'm winning.
Close that hide, weak on me. One shot.
One shot.
That's one, there's that cat. He does, shot up.
Me, hell, he's hell.
There's two cat.
I need
One
close out.
There's two cat.
I'm one shot, never close out.
I'm with you, can't search the dog. Yeah, one cat, four. They spawned blue behind me. I'm leaving, I'm shotting them stone, alright? Play your time. Are you blocking green? Yeah, what's already sending me in clear?
I can help you middle.
I'm gonna back up green.
Dirt middle left. They run up middle, nice. I was on the jet.
One shot. Absolutely.
I'm getting mid cut.
I closed, so I got wrapped.
Nothing went middle, I won't care.
I closed, running at the jet.
Yeah, it's 2 dead, 3 yeah, they're all four.
Need a jet.
Let's nade right here.
I need one.
I'm in hill,
Half health, Okis.
Middle, running up middle, hydro. Middle, Nejra, one shot. Nice, 3. Let's go.
Free kill. Nice. Three pushing jet. I remember leap low and then one. Both charge.
I'm going to push you.
Dirt's on the corner. One shot dirt. There's
one shot G.
The other two could find out.
They're behind me. Cats.
Maybe avoid getting 100-point club, but looking like that might be the result. You've got setup here at P4. G2 in a good position. Nejra's gunfight win might make things interesting as the pressure is now going to collapse. Pressure to the players inside the hard point to make the play, and well, they're able to do enough to retain control. And you're spawning them out pretty deep, out towards mid-cut. So this will be the last-ditch effort to break in and break this up, and it might happen. It might be extended here for a moment. Hold your horses.
Yeah, we might have a game here.
I didn't say that. This guy's a joker.
I mean, just a couple of more seconds. Yeah, still have this spawn.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, considering
that's it.
Consider what we happened in our first series, though. I mean, yeah, why not? Chilling, bro, eating worms.
He might be good. I don't know.
But no, I didn't expect that call from Joe yesterday. Hey, come over. I got a bird in my house. Like, all right, dude, I'm on the way.
I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, not a usual occurrence.
What, you don't just have birds in your house all the time, dude?
No.
I don't believe you. But no, dude, the sound it made hitting the glass was insane. Just pinged off that thing. I was like, dude, that bird is he's in concussion protocol or he snapped its neck. You should see the way he was looking at me outside. He was laying down. His head was literally crooked. And one eye open and just, oh, bro, it was sad, but also hilarious. Mad respected birds out there. Because we'll focus on the round one, I swear. Skyz is angled with the snipe. Well, we've seen him have some great moments. Well, you saw Sib on the receiving end of his snipe on this map and mode. It was Okis with the opener. That'll be the blood. And well, a lot of their upsets, I swear, they're getting upsets in Search and Destroy. There were some big picks from Okis.
Yeah, starts it off there, and that is going to be, wow, he gets another one.
Okay.
Maybe if you're trying to find that sniper, so you can pick that up and maybe equalize the rounds. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of a mental battle with the snipers, which angle you're going to pick. So right now, advantage to Okis.
Yeah, and they just kind of hold forward, try to hope, yeah, you muster some magic through the smoke. Mamba's going to have a whole lot of it in front of him. It's everybody. He gets two. No! Okay, no, if he clutched that up, like, all right, let's just call that match. And Cloud9 now have gotten pushed up with a 3-man front bomb, trailing behind. Nejra's got to get there, maybe work the plant, and Mamba overstays his welcome. He's going to get ripped.
Yeah, probably just you don't want to die there, especially if you see number 4 in Kremp. He's starting to work his way up. I mean, bomb's not planted yet. There's no reason. He's just trying to get a cheeky pick, and well, the timing is going to work out for Kremp.
Kremp activates. He'll finally be traded out, but he got 2, so gives the squad a chance to bring this back into 3 versus 4. Skyz just holds the front, and that'll be a freebie. Last one up now, Hyde, 1 versus 2. They'll get bomb back, but there's not a whole lot of time to, I don't know, get cheeky with this. He's got to pick one and go. And he's just going to shout forward. Great tags into the first, chest bumps the second, swaps to the NPC. Can't quite get it done. Thought maybe the backslide, thought maybe they were going to activate right when he backed up to watch the mid angle.
Yeah, and I was worried about Estreal on that bomb plant. It looked like they were about to go, but he has a smoke. So yeah, now this is on Kremp to just get out. He has wasted so much time, and somehow Estreal just sneaks on through. Even better timing for him, turns it into a double. Should be the round there.
He just slips through the crack. I'd have to see what timing he found to get through.
Maybe just they were all looking at Kremp. He was like, all right, I'll go under him. Okay, well, round is not done. Just somehow we're in a 1 versus 1. But time is absolutely on the side of Mamba.
Yeah, he said to back down, do 1 check. No longer winnable for Nejra. Gets interesting, certainly.
He's gonna get shot.
Yeah.
And well, he's the one to take the shot.
Yeah, I mean, second he got that corner, I was like, it's either gonna work out or you're gonna get smoked through the wall. That's usually how it plays out.
Especially when it's the round slows down. Like nobody sees anything, so the defense is just like, all right, like, I'll just shoot through here.
Yeah, even me who rarely knows what's going on, that was an easy read. Kremp wins another one. He's out to 7-3, gives them numbers again. And I think, yeah, say Nejra is going to get caught here. All unencouraged now. 1v3, time dwindling. Nice shots. Not sure it's going to matter, but nice little gunfight win there on the hot hand and Kremp. Fortunately, he looks left. He gets pinged from right. He has a smoke, but the fact is he's got to play.
Unless he can move the bomb, like a specialist move to move the bomb.
Or he's got grapples or something.
Construction worker.
Yeah.
To build one.
They're back to offense. Skyz, I think, had snipe out, looking for the angle onto Okis. No. He might have swapped off. I think he did. So he went back to the AR. I think both swapped out of it. Okis is going to get dropped. Kremp is running through you, whether it's through your forehead or through your rear. He's making the play, but as I say that, we're down to 2 versus 2.
Surprise. We are at 2 versus 2, though.
We felt that way a couple times, like round over. Nope, I lied.
Yeah, maybe that's a bit of a heat check there for Kremp. You know, he's going to take those rounds. You did a lot of work. You don't have to do more, but tried to take top green, and then all of a sudden, bomb was down top blue.
I mean, he thought he was gunning that guy 100%. Honestly, I thought he was too. We'll track back now for bomb. Both players here for Cloud9. See how this 2-on-2 plays out. Skyz, info on 1 and beautiful shots through the wall. Help is there to likely trade. They're 1-win condition.
That's true. They have 1 win.
Not finding anything yet. They're all here, but that'll be Estreal.
And I feel like that's been the key. Hyde, when he is going on this map and the timings are going his way, it just feels like, yeah, they have a much better opportunity. But every time he's had some first deaths, you can tell he's sort of their spark plug, their entry guy, and they have just shut him down.
I think G2 just on this crucial. Match. We'll see who wins it, and it's just everybody soaring out mid-map for Cloud9.
Yes, do it. Yep.
Yeah, they are just flying at them. EMP4, they're looking for a very quick strike, and they're going to get it. All right, so that's what you wanted. That's what you needed.
I love that break off, man. You lay these together. Nejra, he's going to find the trade on both of them, and look where Okis is. Already in a great spot. The stun does connect, but he should be good.
2-0. So fast. Yep, let's finish it off. Yep. Just got to inch it on in there. 5-0 start for Nejra.
Got a little nervous there, yeah.
And well, you saw the stat line for him. Now you're hoping for getting dropped. The streak for Nejra continues, and he's going to try and hit it right up the gut, get through with 6 HP. Now he's hoping the rest of the troops. I thought they forgot about him for a second.
No, they just didn't know where he went. But yeah, I mean, he's just hoping to waste time so his teammates off spawn to get to the EMP carrier. Now things finally slow down here for G2, but already down 0-2.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, it feels like, all right, we're starting to play now. Just got punched in the mouth quickly. All right, you get that one in, and well,
your teammates getting to some comfortable spots and put up similar numbers, but that really hasn't happened. And now it just feels like momentum is gone already.
Yeah, no. I think once you got that 1 score back, you sort of shut down that early train from Cloud9. Pressure though to Estreal to walk away with 1 or 2. Just gets 1. Will that be enough? It's going to be the utility that'll really be the difference here. Hyde hit to 33, but he will go through. And just as I said, maybe the momentum ripped away. Cloud9 put it right back.
He just able to find that timing right through the top window. Had an NPC in the back pocket on top of it. So his double turns into another score. I mean, it just feels like we're 3-4 dead, flipping sides quickly for both teams.
Yeah, no, it does. But the pressure is still here for Cloud9. Another opportunity for a score. Try to slip through the cracks. Last guy is Nejra trying to finesse 13 HP. Ooh. He gets a little bit of help. Nice finesse. Brilliant help from Okis, and that's a 4-2. Let's go to the comms.
That was a set.
Cutting along. Hard to one shot. One at him.
Ace and D, one shot. Absolute. Nice. Good job.
Grab ball.
Are you cut right?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Nej's out right.
I'm all right. Sure done.
Nice. Good shit, bro. Are we able to
T-back spawn.
Spawn's already getting okay.
Are they right?
Both leak. No, flaw them.
Come straight.
Nice. Let's get back right.
I'm one shot. I'm shotting him. He's weak.
Tried stunning him for you.
I got it.
For you guys.
Nice. Good shit, bro.
It's Ponzi.
Yo, behind us, first guy. Behind us.
He's in a ton of gunfights. You're seeing great shots from these guys, and well, they've had map control. And when they've had their scoring opportunities, they have put them away. But really, you've just been stuck on this side of the map if you are G2.
Oh, yeah, no, they've been in hell. I mean, you finally have the EMP, but you're going to need one hell of a rally here with 2 minutes to play. You need 4 scores to tie. First one, a good opportunity if you win the one-on-one, and you do. So this will be the first one through. It spawns bottom, and you still have control. So this could hold your horses now. This could be 3-5 here in a moment.
I don't know how you're just not on the same. I gotta give. Yeah, Cloud9, you're just not on the same page there. Just Kremp is already up in your base. Nobody cleared low side or even thought that was a possibility. And then just like that, the EMP is through. And then
they one more bullet to finish
did
that.
He get through? Oh,
Still
this is a one-score game.
Sweet Jesus. That just happened in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Cloud9 or Cloud9ing.
A lot can happen in 30 seconds.
Yeah, a whole hell of a lot. And they've got control again, and they've got to deal with Kremp. Kremp's behind him, and he's going to get 2. This is going to be the tying score. They're just getting run through. What in the hell just happened? From down 4 to tied in the span of 60 seconds.
Score after score. Mamba is like, all right, it's going to spawn low. He took his time to put that score away. That allows Estreal to get into a spot to call on this hellstorm so you don't get countered. And now all of a sudden you have a chance to put another one in.
One-on-one. Wants to get back to full and shall. Ooh, another bullet. Maybe he's got it, but finally Cloud9 stabilized after just getting thunderstruck.
That's one way to put it.
We might be headed into overtime unless Cloud9 can just brush off the near collapse. All that momentum, that disappeared. Tucked to the corner, though. Encouraged, able to find one. Estreal doesn't have the angle to trade. He's worried about EMP. They have numbers to go. All on Kremp to make the play. He chows with pistol and gets dropped. 2 players will spawn up and get another look at this. Nice stun, though, to mess up Skyz' angle. Score, not there yet. It's right on the goal line. Last player is chopped down. One last effort now for G2.
I mean, Mamba, so you have a great scoring opportunity. Just feels like Cloud9 might get caught out of position.
Nah.
Maybe.
Oh, he's in! Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God, that is just, that can only happen to Cloud9.
Winner spotlight. Mamba, you had the only 4K on the day, and 3 of them came with the pistol. You pulled out the AR to finish the last. Talk to me about that hard point, because this is what we were hoping to see from you when we first saw you signed on.
The hard point, we just honestly slowed down the game a lot. We been working on our comms a lot and just kind of making the game easier for like every one of us. And honestly, I feel like that game was just pure class. Yeah, for that map.
It was pure class. And Mamba, I want to ask you, fundamentally, I feel like you guys play the game really, really sound. That's why you guys find yourself, in the top 6. In terms of like firepower and slaying power, you guys, Team KD is kind of towards the bottom of the league. So what are you guys doing to kind of like buff that up for your team? Is it as simple as you performing like you did in this series, or is there something else?
Honestly, I think it is as simple as me just performing how up to my standards. I have like major my standards, so I've kind of just been focusing on like playing my own game and knowing when to be selfish and when to like overcompensate or help my teammates and stuff. So we just been working on our comms, and I've been focusing on myself. And once I play up to how I did today, we're gonna be a top 3 team.
Yeah, it's better to learn how to play with the team first. So that's good that you're focused on that now.
Well, I was gonna piggyback off that a little bit and be like, what do your standards look like? What is a good game? How would you describe that for you?
A good game is making sure that my subs are being watched over, and as long as it says victory on my screen, and obviously there's gonna be a couple mistakes, it's Call of Duty, but as long as it says victory on my team and I'm not fucking double negative, I'm good.
You know what? Real.
Mamba, last question for you. Nameless said if G2 wins, he will shave the beard and get the Mamba stash. Any
Not
tips
say
for
that.
keeping it so well groomed?
I did not say that, but I would consider.
I mean,
if they win a major, maybe, yeah.
oh, well, I bet.
All right, bet.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. All right, bet. Sounds
G2
good. Yeah.
win Atlanta, I
I'm getting
will save the
flashbacks.
beard.
I'm getting
Nothing but
flashbacks
stash.
when Minnesota beat
Sounds good.
Faze and I had to dye my hair purple.
Oh, it's going to be
You can't
amazing.
make bets with these guys.
Safe to say, I don't know if that's.
Mamba, I'm cheering for you now the rest of the season. Best of luck in Atlanta. Congratulations on the win. You're now into the top 8.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That is Mamba. That is G2. That's our Monster Winner Spotlight. And, of course, we showed you the scuff play of the game, but why not show it to you again? It was the